Live and Others Football stand for a stream that I have been waiting and looking forward to do for the last couple of days. Obviously, I said I'd do it sometime this week. This is pretty much the only chance I really had. Welcome if you joined. This is the live Q&A for the 500 sub special. So get your questions in the live chat. And if it's anything regarding of am I doing a certain stream, don't ask that because I won't answer it. I've had loads of questions about that before, so yeah. I'm just going to see if I can get any questions in on Instagram whilst I'm not here. Hold on a minute. Welcome if you have just joined. Get your questions in. It can be football related, it can be anything related, whatever you do. Questions for live. Buzz off. Q&A. Just put that on my YouTube, on my Instagram. So yeah, if you want to get your questions in, please do. As I said, it's a Q&A, so I'm going to be live for quite a long time. And the more questions where you get, the merrier. Who's your Champions League winner? I think it's quite hard. It's quite hard really to say at the minute because we haven't really seen who's got any chance of going through to the quarterfinals yet. I mean, we had the round 16 stage. Liverpool, I have a feeling Liverpool will beat Bayern Munich, and I'm a bit annoyed to really say that, but I can just see Liverpool probably getting better with us. I'd be honest with you, I can't see any of the English teams winning it because no English team wins it. If there was going to be 4 teams, I'd say it would either be Barcelona, Real Madrid, Juventus, or Bayern. That would be one of them, but that depends on if Liverpool even beat us, because obviously they got beat by Wolves in the FA Cup yesterday. But again, thanks for joining the stream. Do you want to do interviews with the ball players? I have wanted to do interviews, but the thing is though, when it's hard to, because as soon as the match finishes, I leave the stadium and we get picked up straight from the game. So we never get time. It was a second string team. Well, yeah, I did think Liverpool put a bit of a weaker side out. Probably to save them for the Premier League games and stuff. But like I said, keep getting your questions in, guys. Go and see if I can get any questions in on Instagram. I'll have a look at it. Bayern Munich fans have just been comparing Liverpool and Bayern, saying no losses in 2019 for Bayern, 2 losses in 2019 for Liverpool, but comparing that Bayern don't start the Bundesliga again till the flaming 18th, so that's a bit of a daft one. Joe Willett, thanks for joining. He's just put double. Alright, I don't know then. We've had no questions coming in yet on Instagram, but yeah, keep getting your questions in. It can be football related, it could even be about achievements or whatever that I've had, you know. Alright, yeah. Thanks for that, mate. What's the best moment of your life? This is a hard one. Best moment in life? Well, there's a couple of very good moments I've had in my life. Passing my GCSEs was one. I don't know. It's not dead. It's just we don't have many people in the minute. A lot of people will be coming back from school in a minute, so I don't know really what you're talking about, to be honest with you about that. But okay. But nah, the stream's not dead. It's just you get people who don't join, but that's whatever. It's up to them. They don't want to join, then up to them. But I end up missing out on getting the answers. Deep. Oh, deep, right. See, have we got any questions? No, I haven't got any questions on Instagram. Why are people not putting questions in there? Welcome if you joined, by the way. This is a hard one. Deep. Oh, right. Best moment of my life. It's going back. I'll be going back, what year? I'll be going back to about 2000. How old was I? 8? Must have been about 8. This is going back in about 2010, 2009. Why did Both on TV unmod me? I don't know. I'm not part of Both on TV. You can ask Guesty or something like that. You can ask as many questions as you want, guys, but I'll only be able to answer one at a time. So, this is going back when I was 8 years old. This is going back about 8-9 years ago. And when I was at my first primary school, I think I was in year 3 or I was in year 3. I ended up doing there was the school had, like, you know, put me down for some Olympic stamp competition that was taking place around the UK, and we had to create like a design on the computer for a possible Olympic stamp thing. Now I created not a bad computerized version of the Olympic torch with orange and red, orange and white, yellow flame. I've got something downstairs. If I can find the actual thing. I don't know where I actually put it. Where did I actually put the thing? Because I did design something like that. Let me do this. So that was that. As I just saw there, just like 1 second there. That Olympic torch there was what I designed on the computer. And be honest with you, I was only like 7 or 8 at that time. So you know, it was a good feeling, and you know, it was nice to get the opportunity to actually take part in one of the biggest, like probably art, should I say, wise competitions in England, and it was good, you know. I don't do house tours, mate, sorry about that. I got into the finals. There was 3 students from each school that came into this. So overall, because there was 500 schools that had entered this competition, including mine, so there was me versus another 1,500 bloody students. And in my category, which was the under-9s category, it came up, I won the under-9s category, and then I won the overall competition itself, winning the penny black stamp and stuff, which meant I was the only person to win. So there was me, and I beat over 1,500 entries. So I won it against another 1,500 people. So, you know, it was nice. It was very nice. Won what you call a penny black stamp and stuff, and it was great. And it was good. It was actually great, you know, and it was a nice feeling. So I won the overall competition. There was me against one. I had a 1 in 1,500 chance of winning it, and I won it. Special feeling that was, and that's gone back in there. Other stuff that's just come down. Sorry it took a long time, but it was a long story short. I actually travelled to Newcastle to actually get the rewards. What was your best away day? Borough-wise, my best away day would have to be, I think, well, I'd either say going to Old Trafford, I'd either say going to Old Trafford, right? Either Old Trafford to watch Borough somehow beat United on penalties with 10,000 more fans there, or I'd have to say Wembley. Wembley was good. Where did you pull it out from? What, the pass against Vagrants? I don't know, just played it downfield. Sheffield United. I went to Sheffield United away, but that wasn't great. No, Man United, I mean, mate. Old Trafford. Oh, that's Liam asking something like that. Blah, 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 blah. EG scored a free kick. Who? I don't know. Does his design, says Watford Hornet. Nice. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry, I'm busy today with other things. I have it 7 till 9. Right, anyway, keep getting your questions in, guys. Obviously, your questions are important, as it is a live Q&A. He asks your best football moments. Or, what, as a footballer? Or does he mean... Or did he mean away game? Scored a free kick. Oh, right, I didn't know what you meant. I wondered what EG scored a free kick meant. I thought that was... Yeah, I'd read that wrong. As a footballer, well, I don't have that many good moments in football, but I currently play for Middlesbrough FC Foundation. Like, you know, B teams. I'm not the best at football, to be truthfully honest with you. This Chelsea badge, has a meaning behind it. Joe will already know this. I travelled to Chelsea. I was given the opportunity to play for Embassy Foundation at Chelsea. Played at Chelsea's training ground against... There was a lot of teams in like a little mini tournament, which of course we didn't win any of the games because all the other teams were better than us. Which obviously, when one thing you won't know, and you'll think, well, how come your team was that bad? Reason being, the team that I was playing no one had ever trained with each other, so it was a bit difficult, really. I don't do room tours. Sorry, guys, but as I say, this is mainly the only bit of the room normally you'd see anyway. Who's the first person that you subbed to on YouTube? I don't know now. Well, I started it in 2016, so I think it might have been Chris MD. I can't quite remember, but I think it might have been Chris MD. I'm not too certain, though. It's a bit of a difficult one. Anyway, what were the other ones? YouTube FC's next game? Not a clue. You need to ask Joe that one. Mine best away game was Sunday, Oldham at Fulham. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Who's the... Oh, I've already read that one. My question, what has been your best moment, like great pass, goal, assist? Wait. I can't remember any. I can't remember people who sub to my channel. I don't really get the notifications, so I couldn't really answer ones like that. They're difficult, though, mate. What was your best moment, like great pass, goal, assist? I have been known. When I first played for MFC Foundation, we played like a little mini tournament at the Erlen Show, which obviously Joe will all know where that is. And we kicked off, and my thing with, as soon as we kick off, I hit it straight from the halfway line. We hadn't even kicked off. The ref blew the whistle to kick off, and just shot it straight in the net. That was a good moment, though. I play for Lawford Reds. Nice. Worst day out at football. Worst day out at football. I don't really know if I could really think one. Leeds away. And that's not because Borough hate Leeds. But, yes, I know. Yes, Liam, we know that. Right. Probably Leeds. No, Stoke game wasn't worse. The Leeds one when I went and we lost 1-0. That was worse. One of the worst away games I'd actually been to. So he didn't really turn up. What else was there? Blah, 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 blah. Donald Trump is United fan, fake news. I don't take much notice on Donald Trump, to be honest with you, mate. Watford's Hornets put, my question is, where do you think your managerial skills could take you? I don't have that many managerial skills, I'll be honest with you, because I'm not very experienced. I was only manager of YouTube FC for about 2-3 months, and then I decided to step down. It depends, because I'm actually not planning on actually being a football manager, to be truthfully honest, but, you know, it's like a part-time job thing that I could do. I think, you know, look, we all know that well, that my managerial skills at times can be decent, but a lot of them aren't that great. 5? What do you mean 5? I don't know what you're on about. 5? What? Not good enough for pro though. Well, yeah, obviously, that's obvious, but as I say, I'm trying to build up my confidence when it comes to, you know, being manager and stuff and doing the managerial route. So I wouldn't really take it as an actual full-time job. It's only a part-time one at the minute. I'll say I'm the assistant manager for Baker, but that's only for the actual games. Because I never have enough time to fit the trainings and stuff in. So let's just say it's below my standards as the managerial skills are below average, to be honest with you. Probably not very far going the way that things are going at the minute. But who knows? Just like part-time. Yeah, probably like that, yeah. Pretty much like that. Obama's United fan, fake news. Right, I don't take any notice of politics, just in case you don't know. I think politics are boring, to be honest with you. No offence, I just find it boring. I prefer football. But yes, there is obviously, you know, there is some positives I can actually take. There's positives I can actually take, you know, from manager, you know. Yeah, I do take responsibility, like obviously the Wagbans game. I was the one who came up with the idea of changing the formation to 3 at the back. And that turned out to did not work. So I decided to change it back. So yeah, I was wrong with making that decision, even though I agreed it, even though me and the manager actually agreed it. So, you know, it just you know, I did take responsibility for that, to be honest with you. Took it on chin, though, unlike Jose Mourinho, just, nah, I'm not taking responsibility. No, Jose Mourinho just like, no, I'm not taking responsibility, no. The players deserve the responsibility. Doesn't sound anything like Jose Mourinho, it's awful. It's fair enough to just want to subscribe to people, that's fine, yeah. Coutinho to Man United is never going to happen. That won't happen, trust me, that won't happen. I'd much rather just sign Eriksen or Isco. They're alright, but I don't think we would get Eriksen. Isco maybe. Watford Hornets could have gone 2-3-1. Well, Baker went for 2-2-2 at the start, and then I went for the 3-2-1 at the start of the second half. We changed it back to the original because it didn't work. We didn't really have I'll be honest, some of the players weren't fit enough to be midfielders, so we haven't got many midfielders, man, because a lot of the players we have are defenders. I'm a very defence-minded manager, you know. But I'm not park the bus method like I'm a bit like Jose Mourinho, but I don't do the park the bus method all the time. I don't even do park the bus. I just think park the bus was just stupid these days. Well, keep getting your questions in. I'm just going to check Instagram, see if we have any questions in there. Let me turn on the fan because I am absolutely boiling. Liverpool out happy? Can't win them all? Yes. No, well, United fans were buzzing about it, but Liverpool fans, we could snatch Delight or Freddie de Jong. I don't think Frankie de Jong's that great, to be honest with you. I don't think he's good enough for United. Delight probably, but Delight maybe. We just need a centre back who can get shot of so we can get shot at that pink boots Marcus. Phil Jones. Frankie de Jong is going to Barca. Right, have we got any questions? Yes, we do. Elliot Heald on Instagram's put, where do you prefer sitting, south or west? Well, my preparation is always the west stand because I can actually sit down. Because you end up stood up for the entire game in the south stand. But by the way, I am sitting in the south stand for the Newport County game. By the way, guys. West, to be honest. Get a better view of the game as well in the west stand, though, because you can actually see the full pitch. You can only see like the goal when you're sat in the south stand. You can only see the goal that's happening at the south stand. You can't really see the goal very clearly at the north stand unless you watch the replay on the screen. Thank you very much for that. Okay, boo. Milinkovic and Barella, perfect. Yeah. Not when you sit eye south like my seat. Which obviously you're now sitting. Yeah, but you now sit in the. You're sat in the low, aren't you now? Dean Anderson with a more sarcastic dive. Do you chant at football? Well, Joe does. I don't chant that much. But what was the other stuff coming in? Congratulations on 500 subs, mate. Thank you very much, mate. Please drop a like if you haven't already done so. Should we ask questions on Insta or here? You can do it on either. You can do it on either if you want. But even if you put it on Insta, I'll read it out anyway. So whatever you want to do. Can you have that music for your intro? For your live streams, that music that you had at the start of your stream. Don't even know what music he's on about. I don't think I tuned into that stream. Must have missed it. But you can ask questions on here, you can ask questions on the other thing. What's the end game for your YouTube channel? I'm not sure because I didn't even expect to get this far. I'll just take it like 100 subs at a time. So like now obviously we've passed the 500 mark. We've gone past the 500 mark now, actually. So we're now on the road to 600. So I don't really set like an actual target, like 2,000 subs by the end of the year or something. I just do it like we're trying to hit 600 subs now and stuff. I'm like, the main thing is just, you know, it's enjoyable. Could do it as a part-time job, and I think I might do it as a part-time job. Might actually, you never know, I might get a job in an actual big YouTube company and stuff. No, I'm not a boil. I'm not a boil. Instagram, you lot of cack at spelling. Actually, Instagram's not spelled like that, Liam. Anyway, never mind. It doesn't matter anyway. People make spelling mistakes. You just have to accept it, mate. Just have to expect it. Do you like the drums at football? Well, they weren't as loud as what I thought they'd be when I was actually sat in front of them, but fair enough, you know. Instagram. Is Instagram any good? Yeah, it's alright, to be honest with you. Do you think you can make a career out of it? Possibly, but if I actually get like, you know, if I get a full-time job, then I'll have no chance. So I don't know, but you know, it's alright for the minute, and it's actually enjoyable. By the way, it does a transfer shows Thursday night at 7 o'clock, guys. If you want to join that, that'll be live. What happened to Liverpool's two-string team last night? Be good to make a career of it. Yeah, it will be. I mean, come by then, I could, you know, when I get to 18, it could be 3,000 subscribers, because at the minute, we're growing pretty fast. Do you like the drums of football? Well, when I'm sat in the south stand sometimes, but no, I don't have a lass. What's your dream job? My dream job actually is to be a football commentator, because that's exactly what I do at the minute. Can someone really do YouTube as a job? Yes. Terry, what's his second name? I can't remember his second name. Terry from the Football Terrace. He's now the main man on Ultimate Football Fan, or should I say Fan Park Live. So he's now got a job on that YouTube channel. What would you have been feel if United faced Borough yesterday? Well, I wouldn't be very happy about it, but if I was going to be actual game, I wouldn't be, I'd just stay neutral. Opinion on the YouTube FC current squad, mine is much improvement needed. Fair enough. Yeah, there will be. Look, yeah, we've trained, but when we got the players like Will and obviously Jake and Will have never played. They've never actually played and trained with us. So now they've joined, they'll start getting some training. Yeah, there will be improvement needed, but that's what you get. You have to take every game as it goes. I mean, I don't think we have another game until the 25th of January. I'm not too certain now, but I can't remember, to be honest with you. But, there will be things that we need to improve on, and that's what the training sessions are for, to improve and get better at the game. Right, Westwood Drower put something there. I couldn't really... I thought it wasn't a bad result, 5-3 though. It was alright. Blah-de-blah. Transfer window's open again, and everyone is linked to United. I've come to realise the big money signings don't really favour United. Well, yeah. Yep, fair enough. What was the something... Terry Flewers, that's it. Right, Westwood Jawara's put Borough or United are buying. Choose them in order. Jacob, I'm not answering questions like that, because if you keep putting questions like that, I will remove you. Joe Weller is... Oh, that's nice. The only way is up for the YouTube FC. Let us know if you need any new players. I don't know, I won't be able to tell you because I'm not the one in charge of it now. The three teams, buying United and Borough, in order, if you want to say in order of how much I support them, I support Borough a lot more than United and buying, because I go to a lot of Borough games. At home, not really away. United would be second, Bayern Munich would be third, because I've never been to a Bayern Munich game. I've never even been to Bayern's ground, because I don't have a passport. Decent result for YouTube FC, you just need someone who can head the ball. I know. Winners and someone who can read the game. Well, like I say, I mean, it takes time. It takes time, doesn't it? We do need new players. Yeah. Grant Levitt still linked with Ipswich. Well, if he goes to Ipswich, I mean, to be honest with you, he's old now. He's old now. But I wouldn't say Grant Levitt has got past his best yet. But, he'll need game time. He's not getting game time at Bowen. I wouldn't be surprised if he did go. Sorry about Jacob Miller, he's autistic. Oh, so am I, actually. So I didn't actually realise. Coutinho, the next Michael Owen? Nah. Apparently he said he sees his future at Borough. But will he get the game time, though? He's not getting his game time. The only time he's getting his game time is in the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. He's not getting game time otherwise. That's the main issue. Oh, I haven't... Us keep on working hard. You'll be a football poet like Peter Drury. Peter Drury is not a football poet, is he? He's a commentator. Oh, I might be wrong. I don't know. I know he's definitely a commentator. He's better than a lot of the players that we have in centre midfielder. I think Saville's decent. I mean, yeah, he's okay. He might be new, but he hasn't had that much time on the pitch and stuff. Real Madrid have now entered the race for Koulibaly. He'll go to Real Madrid. He'll go to Real Madrid then. But, having said that, there's been rumours that he could actually be going to United because they rejected... Although they rejected a bid for United, rejected a bid for Barcelona. They'll probably reject Real Madrid's bid. I think they're just not going to sell him because I think he's too valuable for them, to be honest with you. No, I don't sing on streams. I don't do singing at the minute. I'm saving my voice for the actual shows that are happening in the league. Good payday. Oh, we like him at Ipswich, and Danny Hayes might come. Who's he? I'll be honest, I don't know much about Danny Hayes. I don't think who does he play for? I think our priority should be to get Martial and David De Gea signed to the new contracts. Definitely, we have a better chance. United have a better chance of getting David De Gea and Martial and Pogba to renew their contracts, especially now that Jose Mourinho has sawed that off. Phil Jones to Barcelona confirmed. Good, but the only issue with that is we're going to need to sign a centre-back before the Spurs game on Saturday. Because otherwise, we'll have no defenders and we'll end up playing 3 at the back, which will be a bit of a poor formation. When do we actually play them? Hurry up. This is taking its time. Sunday, 4:30. Might be able to do that one. Not too certain, no. Right, it's alright selling Phil Jones, because he's not very good at... He's pretty cocky, to be honest with you. It's the pink boots, Marcus. It's the pink boots. Yeah. That's just a pretty, I'd say a pretty accurate impression of the good old Manchester United legend himself, Mark Goldbridge. Otherwise known as the United stand. DM me after the game. No, after I can just DM you now because actually I'm on Instagram at the same time. Let's see if any more questions have come in on Instagram. Keep getting your questions in. The more the merrier, guys. We'll be live for a bit, but the more questions you get in, the merrier. It'll be massively appreciated. Poch has just said he wants to stay at Spurs. Yeah, and I was expecting that because the way he's going at Spurs, the way he's going about his business at Spurs, he's getting them through to the FA Cup. He's got them through the FA Cup. They're in the semi-finals against Chelsea tonight, of the Carabao Cup. I mean, they're currently sat in the top 4 of the Premier League. Why would he want to leave a club who, at the minute, have a better chance, have a very good, I wouldn't say better chance, but have a very good chance of actually winning the league if they don't bottle it like they have done the last couple of times? Can we change the subject? Well, sometimes. UTFB Tom, this is Tom Halton, the YouTube FC goalkeeper. He's put predictions for the end of championship season. To be honest with you, it's a bit of a hard one because, right, if you look at the way the table is now, if I can get the table up, let me try and get the Champions League Championship table up on here. Would it work? Championship. If I show you the Championship table in a minute. This is the Championship table for the minute, okay? Yeah, you might not be seeing too clearly. But Leeds United are top league on 51 points, but they've lost 2 games in a row. Norwich are second on 49. And third is Sheffield United on 47. Fourth is West Brom on 46. Borough and Derby both joined 5th on 43, but goal difference is separating them, okay? 7th is Nottingham Forest on 39. So for me, it is a bit early to say on who's going to get promoted and who's going to be in the playoffs. But I can say for now, at least for now, I think Borough, Ipswich are not top, I think Borough, we have a chance of promotion. We have a chance of actually, winning promotion. But we'd have to play at our best in the big games. Millwall is a tough game. We have to win that. Birmingham will have to win. But keep getting your questions in. So it's a bit early to say, but I'd say top 6 at the least. At the least for Borough. People can't even... hold on a second. Okay, we'll do that. Right. Anyway, on to the other ones. What was happening here? What type of autism do you have? I don't really... I don't know what type of autism it actually I don't even know why. I don't know what type of autism it actually is, to be honest with you, mate. I'm not like one of those guys. I'm not really very good when it comes to those type of ones. I don't know what type it is, to be honest with you. Why have we not hired a director of football? Glenn Matthews says. I don't know. It's probably just the Glaciers for you, maybe. I'm not too certain. I don't mind if Phil Jones let him take that bloody pink boots along. Favourite song? Well, my favourite band is Madness. I couldn't really pick a favourite song out of that one. Who do you think will win the Champions League? Oh, I answered that one. I think it'll either be... I don't think any of the English teams will win it for me. And I know it sounds daft, but I just don't think any of the English teams will win it. To be truthfully honest. I don't even think United will win it. United probably won't win it anyway, unless we get past PSG, but I don't think we will. So I think it'll either be Barcelona, Real Madrid again, Juventus or Bayern. Or... who else is that? Oh, we could have Atletico Madrid. Or even Dortmund, you know, but... you know, there's 6 teams I've picked anyway. I don't think we could see... I don't think we'd see an English winner. We never see an English Champions League winner. The last team to do that was Chelsea in 2012. So we haven't seen any English winners since 2012, which was, as I say, Chelsea. Does Messenger work for me? It doesn't come up on the phone when you message me. What's your favourite colour? Red, of course. Doncaster v Oldham prediction. Bit of a hard one. I don't know really. I don't know how I'd predict that one. Probably 2-2 draws. I mean, it's pretty decent teams. Jack Carver, thanks for joining. Glenn Matthews, but oh God. Okay. What's your favourite videos? FIFA videos are actually my favourite ones. I've answered your question. Why do you pretend to be a United and Bayern Munich fan? I don't pretend, I am. And the channel based around him as well. Exeter City or Plymouth? I wouldn't be able to pick out them, to be honest with you. 2 good teams. Tell some jokes, Daz. Think of one. So I went to the doctor's the other day and I said, Doctor, I've got a bit of a problem. I feel like a snooker ball. Doctor says, okay, well, something I'll suggest then is go to the end of the queue. Go to the end of the queue, the snooker, never mind. Just had a message there, never mind. But yeah, I'll be honest with you, not the greatest one. What's the emotional connection to Bayern Munich and Manchester United? Right, I've got family in Munich. It's about Bayern Munich. But I can't get there because I don't have a passport at the minute. Manchester United, I've got friends in high places, should I say. And be honest with you, I've been a supporter of United since I was actually born. So United was actually one of the first teams I supported. Don't ask why, I was brought up to be. What was the other stuff that came up? Oldham aren't normally like that. They just because they won, trust me, I've been there. Don't know, Glenn. Does Messenger come up when I wing you on it? I don't think so. Are you part German? Yeah, I am. I'm partially German. That's why I follow England and Germany when they're in the World Cup and stuff. Liverpool or Man City got to answer. Oh God. What's it like? Talking smack? What the hell are you on about? I know what I'm talking about. Talking smack? What? I don't know what you're actually on about there. Usain Bolt has a decent touch. Yes, I know. He has decent. He's very decent on the ball, him. Lukaku has the touch of Usain Bolt. And the speed of Juan Mata. That's nice. Can't speak it. Can't speak what? Friends in high places, please elaborate. Right. Basically, I've got loads of friends. Yeah, 2 ticks log then, right. Basically, I've got loads of friends who... Oh my god, right. Someone removed that random reviews. I'm getting shot of them anyway. Bye-bye. Get shot of them. Can't speak German. Fair enough. We'll win against Tottenham Hotspurs. Hope so. Not in a minute, right. I haven't answered right. Liverpool City. It's hard to pick one of them because I'm a United fan, and United don't like City or Liverpool. If I had to pick one, it would be Liverpool. But that was only if I had to be forced to pick one. But otherwise, I just couldn't really pick one out of them two. I wouldn't say the stupid messages. I didn't understand what he meant by talking smack though. I like streaming on YouTube, but the thing I hate about it is how many toxic people you get in the live chat. Yeah, sounds about right. You're about to answer the friends in high places question. Right, basically, I've got tons of friends who live in Manchester. They live like, as I said, in high places. They live in like the posh areas of Manchester. They live like near, they live close to Old Trafford basically, and they support United, and obviously they're friends who my family know the friends very well. So, they're obviously, as I say, my dad doesn't like United, but that's fair enough. It's up to him, and I got brought up to be a United fan as well. So, like I said, it's at least I don't support 17 teams like one of the guys that I know. Knew you like Liverpool. Please elaborate. It's not a stupid question. Elaborate what? Lukaku touched like a drunken elephant. Let me just... I'm just going to check if there's any more questions on Instagram before we go on to the next questions. Any questions? Got any questions in? No, now come through there. By the way, Gary Rowett's just been sacked by Stoke City today. Watford Hornets saying, get rid of this Gary Monk guy, mate, he's trolling. I'm not saying anything, to be honest with you. Lukaku's touch is as useful as a wet fart. No, that's one of my lines, that. Roberto Beswick, thanks for joining the stream. What are you even on about? Well, I don't know what's going on in here now. Not you, top bloke, just this Watford Hornet a goon. He's a goon? Don't even know what a goon means, to be honest with you. There's some interesting terms I don't even know about. Oh, why, Ryan Dobson just messaged me saying, oh no, he's replying to the story saying about top 6 probably. I don't think we'll get top 2 unless we're sure that we are going to invest in the team. Right, that's not to do with that. Oh, Rashford Rowers messaged me on Instagram. If you are to sell 4 United players and buy 5 massive signings, who would they be? Lukaku, Sanchez, Phil Jones, and who else do I pick? Andres Pereira, sadly. Sadly, Andres Pereira. I said I don't do shout-outs regardless whether it's someone's birthday. Right, enough of the... Right, enough of this, right. Come on. I'm celebrating 500 subs here. Yeah, I've seen the message. Right, let me just... Now, I'm miles behind the questions now with the things that are happening here. Where was I up to? Where was I up to? I'm lost now in the live chat. Right, congrats on 500 subs, says Rob, thanks very much. Now, some of these messages are towards this Gary Monk guy. Phil Calamity Jones. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was answering, whose question was it? Rashford Javara's question, that's what it was. He came through on Instagram. 4 big players, 4 players, I think, what was it? 4 players you'd sell? If we had to sell 4 United players and buy 5 massive ones, well, that's if we had enough money to do it. I'd sell Phil Jones and bring in Koulibaly. Happy birthday to Owen, says Dan Large. Okay, Dan Large just wants me to say happy birthday to this guy called Owen. I don't even know who it is. When did you start YouTube? December 2016. I've just celebrated my 2nd year. But yeah. Won the road to 600 subs. So if you do want to help the stream out, please of course do feel free to share the stream around on Instagram or whatever you want to do, whatever social media you have. 1 player you'd sign from Liverpool can't be front 3 or Van Dijk. If I was to pick 1 Liverpool player and it couldn't be the front 3, that's typical. It would be. I wouldn't mind Andrew Robertson. Andrew Robertson for me, I wouldn't be that. I'd happily take Andrew Robertson because I felt he's been one of the best left backs I've seen this season. Not just for Liverpool, but he's been one of the best left backs in the Premier League this season. And, you know, he absolutely annoyed us. He annoyed United fans when he was playing against us because he kept denying us all the time. He's one of the strong left backs. Anyway, here's something else that's just come through there. Right, the 5 I would bring in, as I say, if Phil Jones would go out, I'd bring in Koulibaly. I would also I'd happily take another. I wouldn't take another goalkeeper. Lukaku I'd take out and bring in Luis Suarez if I could. If I could bring 5 players in. Sanchez I'd take out and bring in Neymar if I could. As I said, these are just ones, but obviously I wouldn't get them. We wouldn't have enough money for them. Pereira I'd take out. I don't know who I'd bring in though. I'd just bring some, pretty much some centre mid who's pretty awful because he's not getting the Ryan Dobson guys are now ignoring me, discussing my team entering his league and he won't get back to me. You just have to be patient with him. Who else did I say to get rid of? I'd bring in another right back because Dalot is not good enough at right back. He doesn't even get his game time, so he hasn't really shown his fault beat. Valencia's not that great either, so definitely bring in another right back which is stronger. And if I was going to pick a right back, it would be probably Dani Alves. That's who I would want to bring in. So, I'm thinking of getting a new number plate for my car. Okay, that's nice, mate. Right, anyways, some stuff coming in now. I'm going to have to go all the way back up here. What's your feelings on Coutinho maybe going to Man U? I don't think it'll happen. It won't happen. Come on, you Spurs, says Mr. Moneygan. Thanks for joining, by the way. Phil Calamity Jones. Russ Vernon, thanks for joining. Will Ole Gunnar Solskjaer become permanent United boss in the summer? I can't see it, because I think we're probably going to bring in Zidane or someone like that. Probably not at the minute. So much deadwood in the squad, this makes me sad. Yeah, it is annoying, to be honest with you. How do you think I feel? Do your YouTube comments end up in the spam box? Well, not really. Not. Sometimes I don't even get the emails. Sitting there. I'll be 500 subs, thanks. Predictions 2-1 Spurs. I think, for me, right, if Spurs against Chelsea, I have a feeling Chelsea will win. Because Lucas Moura's going to be out for Spurs. Heung-min Son, I think he's away at the Asian Cup. So I think Spurs will struggle without them. So I do think Chelsea will beat you 2-1, sadly. When did I start YouTube? Done that. If you time people have 300 seconds and another 300 seconds, how long does that time people out? Do you know? No, I don't read number plates, mate, because it's giving away details and stuff. I don't. That's 10 minutes, I think. I don't know how it works actually. What about you? Yeah, I've said mine. I'd much rather have Manolas than Alderweireld. That's an interesting one, not? What are you studying in college? I'm doing performing arts level 2 at the minute. Lukaku should leave with Fellaini. Fair enough. I mean, Fellaini's not that great, but he has popped up with a couple of important goals. Having said that, though, so if you had to choose to pick the United squad, who would you put in? Well, my favourite team, like with the squad we've got at the minute, would be De Gea, Bailey, Lindelof, Shaw and Ashley Young at right back. Because I think Young does very well at right back. It's just not his wall though, but he does very well there. Or if I was going to put an actual right back in, it'd be Delors. Oh, sod off. The two in front, I'd go Matic and Herrera. The three in front, Pogba, Lingard, and Martial. Another one would be Marcus Rashford. Anyway, you could bring in Kimmich, possibly. What if they do Koulibaly for Bailey or another player plus money? Well, we wouldn't let Bailey go because he's one of our valuable players. Who's your favourite ball player and favourite United player? Of all time, or do you mean this season? James French, let me know. Kane's playing now, and Ali. Oh, you have a decent one. They've still got Harry Kane in the bum. That's nice. What about if we were to pick a United squad but with other players? I don't know. It's not mine yet and I don't mind. I've said no, sorry. Outnumber plates. What a game for Boa, 5-0. Yes, Jacobs, for who's the best player in YouTube FC? I think you are. The knowledge and skills are the best in the team. To be honest with you, I'm not a great at football, but definitely wouldn't be me. Best player in the team in a minute? Tom. Tom's very reliable in goal. He's just he just needs improving. It is illegal, and I'm not shouting it out anyway, Dan. I've already said. Just this season. Favourite ball player this season? George Friend for me, probably, and for United this season, I'm torn between David De Gea, Jesse Lingard, and Pogba. I'm going to go for David De Gea. Tom cost you goals. Yeah, that's because the defence don't react quick enough, and that's what we're trying to work on. He spills it into the centre danger zone. Yeah, but then that's down to the defence. He just tries hardest. Some of the saves he made, though, Yeah, he did make some good saves, but yeah, although he parried it, there's nothing we could really do because the defence weren't quick enough reacting. So that's something we are improving on. Can't see the club buy or even selling this window. We move so slow. Sounds about right for Man United, but under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, things will probably be different. Mr. One Game says George Friend has big strong legs than Ronaldo's future. That's nice, says Liam Martin. Congrats on 400. 500, Rob. Yeah, we're not going to be streaming for too much longer, so any final questions that you do have, please feel free to put them in. I think I might have had a question come through. Which three United goals are your favourite at all time? Ronaldo's free kick against Portsmouth. Solskjaer's, this has gone back a long time. Rooney's, against Man City, the overhead kick. And one of my other favourite goals, Antonio Valencia, I think last season against Everton. That one from about 20 yards out, straight hit. Good shot at that. And it was stuffed. Spurs got Crystal Palace in the FA Cup. Yeah, you were lucky there because we were close to getting them. Who's your pick for the Champions League? What, winners? Well, I can't pick out of Dortmund, Bayern, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Juventus, or Atletico Madrid. I just have a feeling one of the Spanish teams could probably win it. Where do you think Ball will finish place-wise? Top 6 at least, but I couldn't really predict which position. 1,000 subs by Christmas, is that what you want? Well, I'd like it, but as I say, I only go up 100 at a time because I feel 100's an achievable target, unlike what you can't ask me. You need to ask Joe, not me, because I'm not in charge. Rashford, waiting for March and Lukaku to pass or kick the ball is like waiting for paint to dry. Ipswich are Fusk. Right, I think this will be the final question, and then I'm going to end the stream because we are nearly an hour into it. It's been a good stream, though. It's been a very good stream. Sell Martial get Lozano. I think we'd all prefer Martial to the squad. Do Mrs. Brown laugh? Nee. To be honest with you, Mrs. Brown's boys laugh. It sounds like a flaming sheep. Right. Final question. It's been enjoyable. Thank you all very much. I'm not taking any more questions now. If you want me to answer any more questions, go on Instagram and put a question in the questions thing that I've put on my story, and then I can answer through there. Final question from Mr. Money Gaming. If you had to choose a player that you would take from Spurs to go to Manchester United. Yeah, I've seen that one. What was it again? If you had to choose a player that you would take from us Spurs to go to Man United, who would it be like? It's a hard one. It's a tough one, actually. I'd like Harry Kane. We do need some more. Do need a better strike force. I'm not doing any online seasons tonight because it's a bit late now. But I'd probably take Harry Kane, mate. He's better than anyone's better than Lukaku at the minute. Harry Kane, nah. Finally, Vidic or Evra. Well, I felt they were both good. Vidic was decent in defence, but I felt Patrice Evra was better, so Patrice Evra. Right, that's going to be the end of the stream. Thanks for joining. Yeah, but I've got stuff to do tonight, mate, that's why. But that's going to be the end of this. Fuchs. Yeah, maybe Fuchs, yeah. Possibly. Alfie Davis, thanks for joining. But as I say, sadly I'm going to end the stream, guys. But thank you all for joining. It's been a very enjoyable Q&A. There's been a couple of problems in the live chat, but as I say, that's what happens when you're live sometimes. But as I say, it's just been interesting. If you have any more questions, put them in the questions. Go on to Instagram, go on to my story and put your questions in that thing on the story. But otherwise, from all the streaming does this football stand, have a great day. Thanks for joining.